What's up guys, Chris here, back again with another video on the channel. Today's video, I want to talk about the market during one Swatch Team 1, where it'll go from here, and how you guys could potentially make some coins as the market continues to rise going into the next weekend league. So before we get into the content today, can we get 50 likes on this video? That'd be awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, and also get involved with the free trading Discord, where it'll give you chem style method, position change method, and slamming filters for you guys to make coins on. I will also be making a video tomorrow morning or today whenever you're watching the video, how to make coins with the chemistry style method in FIFA 21. I'll give you guys that video. And if you guys can, also go to the Twitch and support me on there as well. We're live every single day, 6-7 hours. You guys don't want to miss that. Today, one Swatch Team 1, it actually caused a little bit of panic on cards initially around the 6 p.m. And I had a feeling, you know, last night's video, we did talk about a little bit where there could potentially be a, second dip, shall I say, on the meta gold cards or cards that just people really want to use for their teams. And we did see that. So these are the so obviously this is one Swatch right here. Here are the players that we got. Ziyech right now is at 129. You've got Suarez at 180. You've got Bale at 280 right now. Tellus is 173. Partey's at 108. Hakimi's down, or Hakimi's at a very low point. Ake's up at 64. Allen's at 176, where he's been pretty much the whole day. And then Werner has been, he went ahead a crazy rise. He went from 600k all the way to 750, and then he came back down to about 700, and he's chilling there now. Now, normally on the first night, you guys can actually, if you guys can predict the lowest point in the market for these cards, and it's usually around the late night UK, because people, when they go to sleep, EU and UK, usually there is some supply in the market, but I will be honest, you need the UK and Europe to be up for the market to be up as well. If they are not up, they will not contribute. Well, NA at this time cannot contribute enough to the market to continue to stay at a little bit of a high. It will always drop late night. And if you look at the market next right now, it's actually down a 0.61. And that's because where it hit the peak here at 92, it went lower at 89.8. And that's because of this, the market dropping late night, usually around this time. I'm recording this video at 12:19, which is about 5:19 a.m. in the UK. In about 2 to 3 hours is when you'll see the rise again on cards. And sometimes during the Team 1, or in general with promo teams, you could see cards rise going into the morning time when EU and UK wake up, because people want to play with the new cards in their teams and they just want to try them out. So, that's why overnight flipping on the first night, it's obviously risky. It never works sometimes. It doesn't work sometimes, but it also works other times. It just depends on the promo. I remember last year it worked during Future Stars. I don't know if it worked during Headliners. And I don't think it worked during Winter Refresh, but I think it worked a little bit with Shapeshifters. It's just different promos usually allow it to, you get to make coins overnight on these cards. So that's the one Swatch Team 1. We'll be very, very interested to see their prices over the next couple of days. And yeah, we are on international duty right now, so we will probably see a game or two of these guys getting hyped up a little bit, potentially scoring a goal, getting an assist, whatever. And then they might, go up because of that. They're in packs till next Friday. One of the prices that surprised me a little bit is this Thomas Partey. I guess this is because midfielders don't do as well for informs as a guy like a Werner, like a Suarez, or even like an attacking midfielder who gets goals, who gets assists, etc. So we'll see where that goes on the one Swatch team. So the market actually right now, like I told you guys, is a little bit lower than where it did peak at a couple hours ago. If we look at this Trent Alexander-Arnold here, okay, you got this card at 51,000 coins right now. Now, if you see where he was, let me see if he was higher before. Trent hit a high of 52.5. So right now, here's how you're going to trade over the next couple of days, right? Now, last year, the market just continued to rise every single day after the full edition came out. So on a guy like Trent, knowing that the card did go to 52.5, and it's not a huge rise obviously for me, but what I try to do here is I try to look for cards that are 47k, 48k, right? You don't obviously want to buy at 51 and sell for 52.5. but you want to see if you could find a 47 or a 48 here, and you could sell that at 52.5. And what's going to happen also is because there's more coins on the market now, right? What you're going to see is the market go up higher tomorrow than where it was today at its peak. And that's why this method works really well. And this was the method that I was using, you know, earlier on in the year, or like the first couple of days, because I knew that the market was going to keep rising. So what I would do is at this time, I would buy cards that I saw were a little bit lower than where they were at their peak on the day. And then I would flip them the next day. Not like for the same price that they were at the peak yesterday. I would sell them for more than that. So a guy like Trent, for example, the kind of trend you would see potentially, because the market has more coins, because people are buying teams more, going into weekend league every single day, you'll see a guy like this go from like 48k right now on a snipe, and you could sell him probably like 54, 55 tomorrow. Now, if we move on, right, we go to another card that I believe is down right now, is Jadon Sancho. Now, Jadon Sancho is 32.5k. So if I look at his card, right, the fluctuation on this card, he went to 32.7. He went up to 37 midday. He dropped to 32. He went right back to 35. He hit a 35, and now he's down at 32. So with this card, right, I know that that card could sell at 35k. And you know what? Because there's more coins in the market now, I know that the card can sell for probably 37, 38 tomorrow, right? I'm not going to go for unrealistic trends. I'm not going to say, okay, I'm going to sell him for 45k. Tomorrow he's going to rise 12, 13k. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to see if I can find one at like 31 or 30k, and I can buy a couple, and I can make myself a decent amount of coins off that. So, you know, I'll look at bids. By the way, this time at night, if you guys are in the NA, and by the way, I need to buy that, or at least bid on that, because it does have a Hunter card in it. I'm also going to bid on this card, because I believe that these are decent prices for these. A Hunter, I sold about 4 of them earlier today at like 37 to 38. So, and I bought them all for 32 and under. So I made some good coins with Sancho today. Now, I'm curious to see how high this guy wants to go on a guy like Jadon Sancho. Knowing that I can not only get 35, but I could probably get 37, 38 with the Hunter initially. And maybe depending on where the market rises for this card tomorrow, he should go even higher. So this guy really wants this card with a Hunter. Now, as we're doing this, this is pretty much the trend that you see. Get on bids. Also look for, and look at this, by the way, Haaland just went on bid at 209, right? So that shows you that at this point in the market, there's not a ton of people on the game, and you're able to make more coins. So Sancho's actually going for 33. I'm going to stay away from that because I think I can get a better deal at some point, maybe after the video or before that. But at this point in the market, it's just too low right now, right? So right there at 30,000 coins, if I can snipe that, all right, that's really good. So I'm going to buy that at 30,000 coins. Now, you're going to see me list this in 12 hours, or I'm not going to list it for 12 now, but I'm going to list it at 37. Now, 37 is where I think he should go tomorrow at a peak. Where do you guys think the peak is going to be? It's going to be around 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. UK time. Here's the reason why. The difference between the market at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. UK time is that NA is still in the prime time of buying. At this point, NA, 11 p.m. or 12:30 a.m., not as many people are on the market, right? Because people are going to bed. They're going to get sleep for work. They're getting sleep for, you know, school potentially, depending on the weekday, obviously. So that's why you don't see the market go up as much, or go, it doesn't really, it drops a decent amount on, you know, each night for the NA. So that's what I plan on doing, you know, over the next couple of days, as I know the market is going to keep rising with these cards. And if you guys have any cards that you bought earlier this morning, you're looking pretty good on those. And that's kind of like where we saw with this market, where it kind of went down a little bit, and now it's kind of up. If you look at any like card, even though that they're at their low point, you know, for the day, they're still higher than where they were yesterday. Like a guy like Walker is at 99. He was like 91 earlier today. Fabinho's at 52, so he's not up as much. Messi's up a little bit. Him this morning was 778. Alba's down a little bit. You know, you look at a guy like De Bruyne, he's back up. He went down to 315. You look at a guy like Bruno Fernandes, he's up a decent amount. Obama hit a point of like 340 plus today. You're seeing the market right now, it's actually like higher than where it was this time this morning. but it's not going to stop here, guys. It's going to continue to rise. Now, guys like Sissoko, guys like not Tamori, but like guys like Sissoko, and guys like maybe even a Diego Carlos, and a Fred as well. You probably are good with those cards for about a week, and then what's going to happen is that these cards are going to probably dip a good amount during the first weekend league sell-off. That's what we saw on a lot of 83 cards last year during the first weekend league. Now, the team of the week right now, chat, yep, of course. I do that once a video because I stream so much. This right now is a very, very low point for the team of the week market. Now, today, apparently, we are going to be getting a team of the week on Totw pack. People could be preparing to, they're panic selling because of this. Now, right now, these prices aren't looking too bad for me. I've already picked up a Sanchez at 56, and I've also picked up, I picked up 2 Sanchez. Well, I've already sold 1, but some of these cards are looking really good. Like, Erling Haaland was 250 all day today, pretty much. Every time he would go down, he'd go back up to 250. So this card right now is really looking good. Oh my god, 210. If I see a 200, I'm just gonna buy him, because for me, I just don't see that going much lower than 200. You got to remember that the team of the week pack today is going to be untradeable, which means that if you see any panic selling on team of the week 1 informs or team of the week 2 informs, this could be the opportunity to buy some cards. Now, I don't think, and I just adjusted my mic real quick there, I don't think that after Squad Builder Rewards is going to be the time to buy these informs. You gotta buy before that, and it could be today when you're watching this video before 6 p.m. because I don't think you're going to see, I think if we're going to see panic selling going in to 6 p.m., you're going to probably see the market rise for these cards right after that once people open up their team of the week pack. So you might want to get on some of these team of the weeks if you guys want like a same max for your team. If you want a, Haaland for your team, a Harry Kane, Teo Hernandez is looking good. Renato Sanchez, I think, is too low at his price. If some of these prices you want to be looking at for investment opportunities, you could look at Teo around 85. You could look at Sanchez at like 52, 53. Haaland at 200 is really good. And he should never be near 200k, by the way. At this point in the game, he should not be at that price. Gucci around like 220 is pretty good. Every time he hits 220, he goes back up to 250. The guys like Halstenberg, the guys like Chilwell, Grealish, just stock them in your clubs with, it's obviously SBC fodder at that point. This Orsic may go up a little bit out of packs just because of a cheap beast. But other than that, James Rodriguez for a BPL inform 12k, pretty much extinct. Or not extinct, but, discard price. So, you're going to want to look at the team of the weeks probably, before 6 p.m. today. And last thing I want to talk about is my market things that I did today. And there was a decent amount. I think we made over 100,000, probably 150k today. At the moment, we're probably at 1.8 million with everything in the club, which is really good. You got this Renato here. I got 61 with a shadow. I got these Sanchos, like I told you guys, at 32 last night. They all did very, very well. And actually, this one right here I bought at 27 on a bid when the market was a little bit lower earlier today. Fabinho, I sold at 58 when I bought him at 49. I bought this day at like 22. Obviously chem style trading. This Ronaldo we bought last night at 77. He went to 90k. I expect that card to continue to rise. Guys like Walker, I bought at 91. I bought Icardi chem style trading. Allen, I bought at 74 last night. He then went to 89. So I did very well there. And then I've just been trading with Nainggolan a lot. We bought this for Mendy at 95. And we bought this at like 68. So the rest of the stuff that I have on my transfer list is a couple Yetters, a couple Alphonso Davies. These cards should continue to rise in price over the next couple days. Now, I know a lot of people want to ask me about Ben Yedder and why has Ben Yedder gone down in price? He's currently like 140. He fluctuates between 140 and 150. Well, here's the reason why. Look at Mane's graph last year. Remember, this is a team of the week 1 in Forbes, whose gold card went out of packs very, very quickly. If you look here, Mane, when he came back into packs, he went from 396 all the way down to 310. He then started to rise up again over time as the market got more coins. I could see something like this, Ben Yedder, doing the same trend. Maybe not to that extent where he goes up 110k. But I definitely could see this guy, at 140, I think it's just too low. If you guys want to buy and take the risks, I mean, I don't even know if it's a risk, to be honest, because I feel like 140 for this card is too low. And I bought at 156, so I'm going to try to sell for 170 when he hits that. But I think as the market gets more coins, the coin inflation over the next couple of days, you should see a card like this continue to rise like the rest of the market. And realistically, that's it for the video today. Just wanted to talk about wants to watch. Wanted to talk about Team of the Week a little bit, kind of some investments you guys can make. Because I think at Squad Battle Rewards tomorrow, the market is going to get bought up a lot. And that's going to be the last time, I think, today to buy some of these really, really good informs. I think this is the buy time over the next, like, 8-9 hours for these Team of the Week cards. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video today. The market's going to keep rising every single day going into Thursday rewards. And you might see a little bit of a panic here and there. But always just know the market will go back up again. If you guys want to buy cards for your teams, look for low points in the market like right now, where the cards are lower than where they were at their peak today. That is a really good way to buy a card for your team if you need him. Guys like Allen, guys like Bale, those type of cards are going to continue to rise as they are out of packs. We'll talk more about this in tomorrow's video. Thank you guys for watching the video today. Appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.